By Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Thundercloud Subs, Austin's go-to team realty, Alzer's Barbecue, ASI Protection Services, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. And now, calling the shots for today's game, here's the voice of the Timberwolves, Brad Cone.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Grizzly Field in Leander, Texas. This is Timberwolf Baseball Tonight. The live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park Baseball here on the Vype Network. I'm Brad Cone, the V of the T. Deandra McBenue, our QA this evening again. This is game 23 of the season, our 11th broadcast in the 4th District game. Tonight, the Timberwolves are on the road to face the Grizzlies of Tom Glenn High School. There have been 9 consecutive wins for Cedar Park. They swept all 6 games in winning the LISD tournament, including a 3-1 win over the number 1 ranked 6A team in the state, Lake Travis. Then they opened 25 5A play with 3 straight wins over Marble Falls, Leander, and then Liberty Hill Tuesday night. Glenn went 9-7 in the COVID panic-shortened 2020 season. The Grizzlies are struggling a bit this year with a 2-13 record overall, 0-3 in district play. Their wins came over Killeen and Connolly. They have dropped 10 straight. This game is the 256th broadcast of Timberwolf Baseball on KMAX Sports or the Vype Live Network since we began this in 2008. Our sponsors of Cedar Park Baseball this season: ASI Protection Services, Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Alzer's Barbecue, Austin Go-To Team Realty, and Thundercloud Subs. The team is now 17-3-2, and of course we throw out the ties in general conversation and just call them 17-3. This current 9-game winning streak I mentioned a moment ago is the program's longest since also taking 9 straight from March 2nd to March 15th of 2011, and those two are the longest streaks in Cedar Park baseball history. So, you know where I'm headed. A 10th straight win with a win tonight would set a new school record for the longest winning streak. Earlier this week, the Timberwolves moved up 2 notches to number 6 in the statewide 5A poll, likely because a couple of Timberwolf victims are still looking very strong. College Station is 8th in the 5A poll. They actually moved up 2 spots after we beat them. And Lake Travis is still number 1 in the 6A poll, even having lost to us. Round Rock is at number 4 in the 6A poll. Yeah, Cedar Park's only lost once in 4 games against those 3 teams. This number 6 ranking ties the program's highest ranking since 2002. The 2011 team also rose to number 6 at one point. That 2002 team opened that season ranked number 1. Now here are the scores from last week's Game 2 of District 25 5A action as you're watching the 2 head coaches and the umpires talk about the game tonight. Cedar Park 9, Liberty Hill 5. We brought you that one. Leander 13, Marble Falls 3. Rouse 9, Glen nothing. And here's one to contemplate. Eastview 5, Georgetown 3. Eastview never beats Georgetown at baseball. That is a huge upset. And that makes the current standings look like this. Cedar Park on top is the only undefeated team in district play, 3-0 and 17-3. Liberty Hill 2-1 and 14-6. Leander 2-1 and 9-9. Eastview at 2-1 and 6-9. Georgetown at 2-1 and 12-6. Rouse is at 1-2. They got their first win last week over Glen. They are 13-4 overall. Then Glen and Marble Falls both at 0-3 in district play. And here are the other 25 5A district games tonight. 0-3 Marble Falls at 2-1 Liberty Hill. 2-1 Leander at 2-1 Georgetown. That'll be a good one. Then 1-2 Rouse at 2-1 Eastview. That might be a good one too if Eastview is for real. Now Vype, which is based in Houston, does their own Central Texas baseball poll across all classifications. And right now, here's what they say is the Central Texas top 10. At number 10 is Georgetown. They may have fallen out after that loss to Eastview. At number 9, San Marcos. Number 8, Liberty Hill. Number 7, McCallum. Number 6, Bowie. Number 5, Westwood. Number 4, Round Rock. Number 3, Westlake. Number 2, Cedar Park. Number 1, Lake Travis, even though we beat them. Of course, they beat us too, and by more than we beat them, so okay, I can go with that. Academy Sports and Outdoors is a major sponsor of the entire Vype Live network. For all the ways you love to play, Academy makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com, or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your nearest Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Timberwolves going for all-time win number 387 here in their 22nd season of varsity play. It would be their 158th win on a live KMAC or Vype broadcast. Weather today for Leander, Texas. It's sunny, 81 degrees. It'll fall to 69 by 9 o'clock. Game's end. Humidity 29%. Wind from the southeast at 9. That means it's blowing out to left. There are 5 that got jacked out over that left field fence for Cedar Park during batting practice, by the way. Sunset is at 7:47. You see Cedar Park is being introduced. Oh, yeah, you can't. They're probably off the screen to the left on the third base line. I've got this angle again so you can see all the batting action, the pitching action, second base and first. We can't recede back far enough for you to see third and left field. We'll see what happens as we go there. And give you the starting lineup for the Timberwolves as they're giving it here. Cade Haught will lead off and play third. Playing second, Gunnar Absack. Batting third is shortstop Ryder Hernandez. Batting fourth, the DH Adam Vaughn. Batting fifth in left field, Trey Verver. Batting sixth, first baseman Louis Alonso. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Cannon McDonald. Batting eighth at catcher, Josh Bretz. Batting ninth, center fielder, Darian Sue. So if you're keeping your own scoreboard at home, Haught, Absack, Hernandez, then Vaughn, Verver, Alonso, and then McDonald, Bretz, and Sue. And for Glenn, they'll lead off with the pitcher, Caleb Yoder. Batting second at short, Luke Berryhill. Batting third in center, Brett Hall. Batting fourth, the catcher, A.J. Glick. Batting fifth, third baseman, Heath McCormick. Batting sixth in left field, Holden Harris. Batting seventh is the right fielder, Noah Reichhold. Batting eighth, first baseman, Jose Betancourt. Emerson Pluaki plays second, but they DH for him in the 9 spot with Rome Foronado. As you can probably see, and probably, I guess, detect on this camera view, this is an artificial turf surface instead of grass and dirt like we're used to. Talked to Ryder Hernandez about that. He likes it. You get truer bounces in the infield. I was an infielder too. I would have loved it. Didn't get to play on it. And now we'll step aside for our national anthem. All right, national anthem here at Grizzly Field. Flags at half-mast for some reason. Larry McMurtry, I guess. Not sure. So Cedar Park, of course, will, as the visiting team, be batting first. Try to see if they can jump on the pitcher, Caleb Yoder, who's one of their best players. He's also their leadoff hitter. Defense for Glenn, A.J. Click behind the plate, catching Yoder as they're about to take the field. Behind Yoder in the infield, Hill. And we're about ready to go. We've got 7:02, so just a couple of minutes late. Pretty good. Started the other night at 7:03. The game before that a week ago tonight, we started actually early at 6:57. Here's Haught. Haught comes in the game batting .448. 72 plate appearances, 58 at-bats, 28 hits, 17 of them singles, 6 doubles, and he tries to bunt foul. 0-1 to Cade. Cade has 8 doubles, 2 triples, and a homers. Knocked in 12 runs, scored 21, and I believe that leads the team. He's been hit 3 times, walked 10, struck out 7, hitting .448. This one a foul back over the net and over the Cedar Park side of the stands. 0-2 to Cade Haught. Such great speed. I don't know how many times I've seen him actually get thrown out trying to bunt. He makes it most of the time. 0-2 to Cade. And timeout's called by the catcher. Berryhill goes out to talk to Yoder. Excuse me, not Berryhill, but Click. I'm going to move the camera a little bit left. I think we still can get the bag in it. Yep. See a little bit more of the right-handed batter's stance. The fastball stays high. 1-2 to Haught. So again, we'll try to keep track of pitch counts tonight and how many guys on each team start out 0-1. Such a huge difference in what you can do as a batter, what a pitcher can do as a pitcher. Curved ball taken to left center. Back into his right as a center fielder. Makes the catch on the run. Brett Hall, 1 down. Got a little under it, gave him too much time to get there. Here's Gunner. Gunner Absek into the night, hitting .329. A great night Tuesday night against Liberty Hill. Gunner 82 plate appearances, 73 official at-bats, 24 hits, 18 singles, 5 doubles, and a triple. This one, 2 hopper to the shortstop. Over to his right, makes the throw in time. 2 down. That was Luke Berryhill to Jose Betancourt for the out on the 6-3. Here's Ryder Hernandez into the night, hitting .353, 82 plate appearances, 68 official at-bats, 24 hits, 12 singles, 8 doubles, 3 triples, and a homer. Batted in 22, scored 20, walked 7 times, struck out 6, hitting .353. Ryder Hernandez, fastball, looked really good, but he didn't call it a strike. 1-0. Beautiful night tonight. Come on out to North Leander. It's a great-looking ballpark. Very little wind. It was really blowing out to left during batting practice. It is almost non-existent at the moment. Swing and a miss at the curveball. Good pitch. 1-1. That one really dropped off the table for Caleb Yoder. Another one, a grounded foul, third base side, 1-2 to Ryder. 2 outs, nobody on. Comes the 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. Ryder hasn't walked a lot. Doesn't like to. Likes to put it in play. Only 7 times. So struck out only 6 times. Speaking of putting it in play, and there it is in play. But the third baseman snags it up. Across the diamond on the ground, but scooped up nicely by their first baseman, Jose Betancourt. And Cedar Park goes 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We'll be right back with Glenn at the plate in just a moment.
3 down for the Timberwolves. No runs, top of the first inning, 0-0.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
All right, back to the action now. Grizzly Field in North Leander, Texas. Cedar Park 3 up, 3 down in the first at-bat of the game, the top of the first. And now the Glen Grizzlies will come up to face Hunter Hewitt. Let's look at Hunter's pitching numbers. 13.1 innings and spread across 5 games, 4 starts, a 1-1 record. Giving up 17 hits, 19 runs, 13 of them earned. Walked 16, struck out 11. ERA is 6.825 for Hunter Hewitt. Hunter's had some great innings and some where he's struggled. Hopefully tonight we won't see any of the latter. Here's Caleb Yoder, their pitcher and their leadoff hitter. He's hitting 200 on the year. Only been at bat 5 times, though, has a hit. It was an RBI. He's also walked. Interesting attributes for a guy you're going to put in leadoff. First one misses 1-0. Big kick by Hunter. Fastball. Catches the outside edge. 1-1. This one hit to right field. Back goes Cannon McDonald. Has a hard view looking at the sun, but makes it look easy anyway, like he always seems to. 1 down. Here's the shortstop, Luke Berryhill, hitting .222 on the year. Been to the plate a few more times. 45, 10 hits, scored 10 runs, got 4 doubles, 3 RBIs, walked 5 times, struck out 9 times, on base at 300. First one misses, 1-0. High and in, 2-0. Chop towards the third baseman. Actually, it's going to go foul. Didn't get far enough to get to the third baseman. It was Josh Bretz picking it up and throwing to first in time, but they called it foul. So 2-1. Really quiet out here. Pop of the glove and the bat and my voice are the only things you can hear. A subdued crowd. Pretty good sized crowd. And this one's driven to left. Verver up and to his left makes the catch easily. So an F9 and then an F7, and there are 2 away. Brett Hall, the catcher, steps in to face Hunter Hewitt. Hall, pretty good hitter at .327. 49 at-bats, leads the team. 16 hits, 22 runs scored, leads the team. 3 doubles, 2 triples, their only home run. RBI 6, walked 9 times, struck out 8, on base at .431. That one misses for Brett Hall, 1-0. In the dirt, backhanded by Brett. Brett's. 2-0. Hunter working with some pace. This one on the ground, hot. Grabs it at third, and across to Alonzo. So just like Cedar Park, Glen goes 1, 2, 3 on a couple of flyouts and a ground out at third. We'll be back with the Timberwolves at the plate in the top of the second in just a minute.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
Or it just happens to be 0-0. Both teams 3 up, 3 down in the first, all defensive outs. Fly out and 2 ground outs for Cedar Park, and for Glen, 2 fly outs and 1 ground out. So both teams will be starting the second at their 4, 5, and 6 spot. So for Cedar Park here in just a moment, we'll have the DH Adam Vaughn, left fielder Trey Verver, and first baseman Louis Alonso, and hopefully a lot more than that. So here's Vaughn, batting in the 4 hole, batting 167 on the year. Leading off the top of the second. Fastball outside. Ooh, wow, you saw that. That was over the stripe. It was the batter's box for the left-handed hitter. Umpires love to call that ball a strike. 0-1 to Adam Vaughn. And that was about 1 inch farther inside that stripe, thus outside the plate, 1-1. This one. Hard one right at the third baseman. Really tattooed by Vaughn, but just happened to be at somebody. Left fielder Trey Verver, batting in the 5 hole as usual. Comes into the night hitting .370. 76 plate appearances, 54 of them official at-bats, 20 singles, 7 doubles, 10 triples. That one's outside. He also has 3 home runs. I was reading that wrong. 10 doubles. Starts out 1-0. Oh, that was nice. Came at his left shoulder and curved down and in, found the strike zone. Caleb Yoder's looking like a pretty good pitcher to me. I don't have his pitching numbers. Fastball low and through, 2-1. Cedar Park, as a team, has 7 home runs. 3 of them belong to Verver. That's the most home runs at this point in the season that the program has ever had. That fastball stays high. 3-1. Looking to be the first base runner of the game. He doesn't get a strike here and doesn't swing at it. He's walked 15 times, and that is the highest on the team. They get 16. 5-pitch walk with 1 out for Verver, so he is at first as the first base runner. Louis Alonso to the plate, comes into the night in the 6 hole, hitting .382. Alonso 68 plate appearances, 58 official at-bats, 21 hits. 8 of them are singles, 10 doubles, 2 triples, and a homer. Walked 5 times, struck out 9 times, and hitting .382, Louis Alonso. High, 1-0. One out, Trey Verver aboard at first, looking into the sun as he looks at the batter's box. Fastball, wow, way outside for a called strike. 1-1. Someone behind me says, that's the one you want to take to right center. It's about the only place you could hit a pitch that's 12, 14 inches outside like that. Tries right center, but that one goes foul. 1-2 to Louie. Cannon McDonald is on deck. Josh Bretz is in the hole. Yoder from the stretch now. Fastball right at the shortstop. Will they double him up at first? No, they don't. Verver gets back in time. So 2 hard hit balls in this inning. One at the third baseman, one at the shortstop. Yeah, it's a good portent for what might be coming for Cedar Park, hitting the ball that hard, but just unfortunate at the moment that they haven't got anything to show for that. Here's Cannon McDonald hitting .419. That's not even the highest average on the team. It's pretty impressive. Cannon 43 official at-bats. 18 hits, 12 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples as they go to first. Excuse me, I was looking down. As it goes low. 1-0. 1 home run, 12 RBIs, scored 9 runs, been hit 5 times, walked 4 times, struck out 8 times, and hitting .419. Cannon McDonald. There's a good pitch. That one does catch the outside edge. 1-1 to Cannon. Depending on what he's doing, he's Cannon the arm McDonald or Cannon the bat McDonald. Couple of looks at first. Runner goes. Swung on. 2-hopper to third, and it gets through him. Verver gets to third easily enough. So that's got to be an error on the third baseman in E5. McDonald reaches first. Verver goes from first to third. There are 2 outs. And the ball is loose, and he comes home and scores. Be careful at second out there, Cannon. So Verver scores on kind of some careless ball handling in the infield after that play seemed to be over. One nothing Timberwolves. Still 2 outs. McDonald at second now. Josh Bretz to the plate in the 8 hole, hitting .243 on the season. 37 official at-bats, 9 hits, 6 singles, and 3 doubles for Bretz. It's called strike 1. Got 4 RBIs, scored 2 runs, but of course they lift him for a runner usually. Struck out 10 times, walked 5 times. Getting .243, Josh Bretz. Swung on, chopper, fair, third baseman on. Not much of a play at first. He's safe. Bretz beats it out. Infield single for Josh. And that sends McDonald to third. Still 2 outs. Darian Sue to the plate, hitting .547, and that's the best batting average on the team. Might be the best batting average in the district. 6th player to come to the plate for Cedar Park here in the bottom of the second. Trying to make it 2-0, a runner at third. 2 outs in the infield. Shortstop grabs it, goes to second to end the inning. But Cedar Park scores a run. They leave 2 guys aboard at first and third, but they've got a 1-0 lead. I'll let you listen to the sounds of the ballpark now. That'll be catcher A.J. Click, third baseman Heath McCormick, and left fielder Holden Harris.
Catcher number 10, A.J.
Here's Click, cleanup hitter, and hitting .353 on the year. 34 official at-bats, 12 hits, 11 runs. 5 doubles leads the team. First one misses, 1-0 to Click. No triples or homers, 9 RBIs leads the team. 11 walks is second on the team. He's been hit 5 times. That leads the team. Struck out 9 times, on base at .560. And there's strike 1. 1-1 to A.J. Click from Hunter Hewitt, who only threw 10 pitches, 5 strikes, 5 balls, and that 3 up, 3 down first inning. That's a nice pitch. 1-2. Their pitcher, Caleb Yoder, also threw just 10 pitches in the first, 7 strikes, 3 balls. Both pitchers produced 3 up, 3 down innings in the first. However, in the second for Yoder, and this one's taken to center. Up comes Sue, and over to his right, makes the catch. 1 down. Here's third baseman Heath McCormick, a .362 hitter. In the second inning, Yoder threw 17 pitches, 10 strikes, 7 balls. So now he's at 27 total, 17 strikes, 10 balls, giving up 1 walk, 1 hit, and 1 run. Heath McCormick, third baseman in the 5-hole. A little high. I think he said wide. That's a lot farther closer to the plate from the outside than some of them he's called strikes, but it was high. 1-0. Okay, thank you. 1-1. McCormick at .362, second best batting average on the team. Most hits on the team was 17, 8 singles, 2 doubles. Rest high and in, 2-1. Excuse me, 16 singles, 1 double. I was off on my columns reading their chart. That one misses 3-1. Don't put him on. 7 RBIs, 3 walks, been hit once, 8 strikeouts, on base at .412. This batter, Heath McCormick. High and out. Perfect game is over. 1 out walk for McCormick. We had one of those, and he turned into a run at the top of this inning.
Number 22, Holden Harris.
Holden Harris, left fielder, a .389 hitter. So they put their best batting averages at 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is 6. There's a nice strike. 0-1. Now the hitters in 7, 8, 9, or 1 and 2 are anywhere close to the batting averages of 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Glenn. There's another one. 0-2. Let's get this strike and get ourselves to 2 outs. 7:27 here in Central Texas on a beautiful Friday night. Figure out what I need to go get to eat after this game. This one fouled in the air. Over to my right. It's going to come down in the stands. Didn't kill anybody. Still 0-2 to Holden Harris. I watch Brett's eyes and face to see if any of them look like they're going to come land on my equipment. I got hands I can put up to shield myself, but I don't know if I can keep it from hitting his equipment if it really wants to. Oh, 2 to Holden Harris. From the stretch. Hewitt a little high. 1 and 2. Here's a 1-2 from Hunter Hewitt. Oh, look at that. I thought that came down to the strike zone, but I guess not. 2 and 2. A good dive on it. Wow. I guess that was inside. Now a full count. On the 3 balls on each of the last 2 batters. Only thrown 12 balls so far in the game. There's ball 4 and another 1-out walk. Pushes McCormick to second.
Second walk of the inning brings the plate right.
7-hitter, right fielder Noah Reichold, a 313 hitter, coming to the plate for the Glen Grizzlies. 16 official at-bats, 5 hits, 3 runs. 2 of those hits have been doubles. 6 RBIs, 3 walks, struck out 7 times, on base at .421, Noah Reichold. 313 hitter. High and out. Now Glenn is struggling at the moment. I've lost 10 straight while we've won 9 straight. And I believe their record was 2-12. But some of these numbers in their stats don't look half bad. And they're acquitting themselves well on the field so far and on the mound. Foul back to my right, 1-1. Lights are on here. You can see shadows kind of covering the lower right half of the infield. From the pitcher's mound to the first base line. That one misses, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Flailing at that one was Reichel. Had his head looking way out of the outfield, not watching it hit his bat. Hard way to hit the ball. Looking at second, Hunter Hewitt. Again, to the plate with a fastball. This one is up in foul territory. Louis Alonso chasing it towards their dugout. Reaches in and can't get it. Just missed it. Just past his glove as he reached in over the dugout border fence. Still 2-2 to Noah Reichel. Boy, we could have used that out. Got to get it somehow here. Got to get to 2 outs. I think I'm going to change balls as that one. Here it smacked the concrete in there. This will be the 22nd pitch of the inning for Hunter Hewitt. About a 1-hopper at Ryder for an inning-ending double play. Darn, right at the spot he just vacated. They're going to hold the runner at third, so the no-hitter is done as well. Bases are loaded with 1 out for Jose Betancourt, a .258 hitting first baseman. That's McCormick now at third, Harris at second. Reichel with the first hit of the game for the Grizzlies right up the middle. He's at first. Here's Betancourt. Now Cedar Park really needs an out that can advance runners to tie the game. Strike out here and then just get the next batter, the 9-hitter, any way they can. Next guy's a 147 hitter, by the way. That would be nice. Strikeout or an infield fly or something right here. Not a walk. High 1-0. Noise starting from the Grizzlies dugout. Trying to get on Hunter. Coach, you to come out and talk to him for a moment. We'll stick it here. I'll tell you a little bit about something. This is Glen High School, named for Tom Glenn, longtime LISD superintendent. He took over when there was just Leander High School and they were just 4A back in a time when 5A was as big as you could get. And he shepherded this district through loads of growth, the building of Cedar Park High, the building of Vista Ridge High, and the building of Rouse High until he retired in the late 2000s. And this school's named after him. The reason I mention that is that in, let's see, it would have been 1996 and 7 and 8, I was the head coach of my daughter Carrie's fast pitch club softball team. The catcher was Courtney Glenn, and my assistant coach was Tom Glenn. Tom Glenn and I together coached a girls fast pitch softball team. They're the ages of 12, 13, and 14. Now he's got a high school named after him, and I don't. Conference is over. Here's a pitch, foul back towards me, 1-1. Jose Betancourt. 258 hitter. He has struck out 10 times, and that is high on the team. We need that. Thank you. There's that way outside pitch that umpire called a strike for us. 1-2 to Betancourt. Need to fan him, and Josh can't let any of them get by him. Hunter Hewitt with the 1-2. Low and away, 2-2. Still plenty of room to strike out Betancourt. Kind of need that out that way. Either that or a fly ball in the infield. The pitch swung on. Fly ball back behind us. Foul, still 2-2. Here's the sixth pitch of the at-bat. Now, my voice is faltering a little bit. Yeah, I kind of lost my voice a couple days ago. It's coming back now, but that's why I'm talking a little quiet, and sometimes the vowels will squeak here or there. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can still hear me well. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and we got the strikeout we needed. He's now struck out 11 times this year, Betancourt. So 2 down, bases still loaded. The 9-hole hitter, DH Rome Foronato, F-O-R-O-N-A-T-O. 147 hitter. Except for a couple guys who haven't batted yet, that is the lowest average on the team in 34 at-bats, just 5 hits. Also 5 RBIs, walked 6 times, struck out 7. Strike 1. Hunter Hewitt taking his time here. 0-1 pitch coming up. This one is taken to center. It's going to come down and score the tie-in run. Gunner goes over to cut it off on one hop, but everybody's safe, and we're tied at 1-1. So an RBI by a 147 hitter. Keith McCormick that scored from third. Holden Harris goes to third. Noah Reichhold is at second. Fornato is aboard at first. Bases are still loaded. Top of the order with a pitcher, Caleb Yoder, who flied out fairly deeply to right last time, and Cannon McDonald. That one misses high and in. 1-0 to Yoder, who comes into the night hitting 200, down in the 100s now. Fastball, low and away, 2-0. This is the 31st pitch of the inning for Hewitt. Outside, 3-0. Another thrown ball here is a deficit, 2-1. Fastball low, and it is 2-1. 4-pitch walk to the leadoff hitter, Caleb Yoder. Holden Harris hits the plate from third. Noah Reichhold goes to third. Rome Fornato goes to second. Caleb Yoder's at first for Luke Berryhill. Bases are still loaded for the shortstop who came in tonight hitting 222. He flied out to left last time up. Still 2 outs. Pitch is a nice one for a called strike 1. Oh my goodness, only the 4th batter in 11 to start 0-1 against Hunter Hewitt. That one's outside, not going far away enough for anybody to come home or anything. 1-1. Next game is Tuesday night in Georgetown at Eastview. Team that may be better than people thought, beating Georgetown the other night. Something I don't know if they ever have done that before. That one's outside, 2-1 to Luke Berryhill. Twilight now. I always would rather be batting than hitting in this twilight kind of lighting situation. But we're in the field. There's a nice pitch for a strike. 2-2. 2 outs, so 1 strike away from getting out of this one, but some damage already done now, trailing 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they are out of it, but they send 8 to the plate to do the Grizzly. There are 3 walks, 2 singles, pair of runs. They are currently up 2-1. So we'll be back with Cedar Park at the plate in just a minute.
Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single length, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's EDELGolf.com. Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Okay, Timberwolves need to answer here as they come to the plate, trailing 2-1 in the top of the 3rd inning. Top of the order, Cade Hutt, Gunnar Absack, Ryder Hernandez. So second time everybody's got a chance to see Caleb Yoder. Maybe some good things will happen. Gunnar of the night hitting .329, but grounded out to short the first time. This one in the air, first baseman in fair territory. Can't get it. That's got to be an E. Gunnar survives at 3. Excuse me, Cade Hutt survives on the E3. Here's Gunnar, the second baseman, into the night hitting .329. He grounded out to short. I was talking about Gunnar being the first guy, is why. It's Hutt was the first guy. This one, aggressive hitting, he's popped it up. Oh, in comes the left fielder. Makes the catch, man, off to his side, and not good basic fundamentals. Can drop that too, but there is 1 out. Ryder Hernandez, a shortstop, grounded out to 3rd the first time to end the first inning, into the night hitting .353. One out, Cade Hutt at first with a tying run. Goes to screen. Hutt will get second. 1-0 to Ryder.
Now batting for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, shortstop, number 14, Ryder Hernandez.
A little late introducing him, but got it done. That one stays way high. 2-0. Adam Vaughn's on deck, then Trey Verver, and then Louis Alonso. Need to send 8 or 9 this inning. This one's taken up. I'm having a hard time seeing it now in this Twilight 2. Fouled out of play to the right side. 2-1 to Ryder. Again fouled out of play right side. Now 2-2. Cedar Park's left 2 aboard, 1 in scoring position. They left the bases loaded last inning, so 2 of those in scoring position. And have the 2-1 lead. Fastball low and out. Full count to Ryder Hernandez. Ryder's walked 7 times this year in 82 plate appearances. Again, like we said last time, likes to put it in play. Only struck out 3 times. Here's a 3-2. On the ground at shortstop. Hot on his way to third. The shortstop throws Ryder out at first. So 2 down, but we do have the tying run 90 feet away. Got to do better at the plate. Here's Adam Vaughn, the DH. Into the night hitting 167. Lined out hard to the third baseman last time. If he could hit it that hard, but just between third and short, the game will be tied. Lifted foul out of play right side, 0-1 to Vaughn. Oh, nice pitch. Called strike, 0-2 to Vaughn. Yoder's done a good job pitching. Only giving up 1 hit. It was an infield single. A couple of balls hit hard, but at people. Only walked 1. Only giving up 1 run. The 6th-ranked team in the state. Swing and a miss. Vaughn is down, and so are the Timberwolves. They leave the tying run stranded at third. We'll be right back with more action in just a minute.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Brad Cohn via the tee back here at Grizzly Field, bringing you all the action here. We go to the bottom of the third with Glenn at the plate with 3, 4, and 5 due up. Leading this game 2-1. Here's Brett Hall, center fielder, 3-hole hitter. Into the night hitting 327, grounded out to Haught at third the first time up. That one stayed too high. 1-0 to Brett Hall. Hunter Hewitt in the last inning threw 39 pitches, 20 strikes, 19 balls. Walked 3, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, struck out 2. That one misses, 2-0. 3-0. Can't go here again. Don't make him an 88%er. There's a nice pitch. 3-1. Got to throw strikes. His 54th pitch of the game already. Short hopper. Cade Haught barehands it at third and scoops it out. Oh, says it pulled him off the bag. Well, you were looking at it. I didn't see him come off the bag. Coach is going to come out and talk about that too. Nobody was off the bag. He's at a bad angle for that. I was at a very good angle. So we call that an EU, an error on the umpire. I don't know who Coach would give that error officially to. I don't think they're going to change it to an out or anything. But yeah, the angle, you can see the angle. The body of the first baseman and the glove and the ball were between the umpire and the foot. So there's no way he could see him come off the bag. We were looking at it and he didn't come off the bag. Not sure why he presumed he did. Now he's still saying he pulled him off the bag. And folks, you can rewind it if you're watching the replay and see that he did not. A.J. Click, the catcher, a .353 hitter in the cleanup slot. Coming to the plate with no outs officially and one on officially. He flied out to center and Darian Sue last time up, but he's showing bunt. Runner goes, bunts it. Good one. Hunter off the mound and he goes to first for the out. And I guess he pulled him off the bag. Oh no, he stayed on that time. Well, his foot was in the same position it was when he said he pulled him off. A little sarcasm there. One out, Hall at second now. Heath McCormick, third baseman, a .362 hitter in the 5-hole, walked and scored their first run. Pitch, high and in. 1-0. Only 6 of 13 hitters have started off 0-1 against you tonight. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. 1-1. One out, Brett Hall at second on an EU. Error on the umpire. Runner's going. Up. What do we got? Up, says it's a balk. So no stolen base for Hall. He's there on a balk. So no pitch. 1-1 still to Heath McCormick. Must not have come set. I wasn't really looking for balkness. That's the one in high school that they say happens the most. Pushes it foul on the bunt attempt, first base side, 1-2. Brett Hall 90 feet away from making this a multi-run lead for the Glen Grizzlies. Cedar Park has to get the bats unlimbered. After next inning, they've only got 3 at-bats left. And 4 behind them. This one is into the air, and it's going to fall behind first base and score the run. A little bloop single that neither Gunner nor Louis Alonso could get to. So Hall scores from third. RBI single to short right for McCormick brings him in. And it's 3-1 Grizzlies. Still just one out. Runner at first, McCormick. Holden Harris, left fielder, will be coming to the plate. And Coach is going to put in a new pitcher. Didn't see, let's see. Oh, I forgot to bring my binos today. 18, I think, Trey Hibbets. Get that logged in for you.
Now the mound for Cedar Park, number 18, Trey Hibbets.
I kept thinking I was forgetting something today when I left the house. It was by binocular. Music. So here is Holden Harris, 389 hitter in the 6th hole, walked and scored in the 2nd. Their go-ahead run. Mistakes by the pitching in the field have led to all 3 of their runs. One of the guys who scored was on an error. The other 2 were on with a walk. Called strike 1 to Harris. Cedar Park's lone run was on with a walk and screamed home when they did not handle the ball very well in the infield. So all 4 runs in this game were by mistakes by the other team. Called strike 2. Trey Hibbets from the stretch. The 0-2 to Holden Harris. A little high with the heater. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. First batter to face Trey Hibbets, Fans. 2 outs. Right fielder Noah Reichold to the plate. 313 hitter coming into tonight. Singled up the middle and was stranded at 3rd. On the ground at Ryder. Off his glove. Can't get it in time to get the runner at 2nd. He was probably thinking about that a little too early to end the inning. So Reichold on an E6. McCormick moves to 2nd on the play. Jose Betancourt, 258 hitter, comes to the plate in the 8th hole. First baseman struck out swinging at a 2-2 pitch first time up, and we need that again. Pitch down, 1-0. First batter of 3 to start out not 0-1 against Trey Hibbets. First 2 did. Hibbets, from a pitching perspective, got what he wanted out of both of them, a strikeout and a ground ball in the infield. Chopper, foul, third base dugout, our dugout. 1-1 to Jose Betancourt. As I said, he's a 258 hitter coming in, less than that with a strikeout. Rome Fortunato, 9-hole hitter, 147 coming in, but he had an RBI single the first time up. Only his 6th hit of the year. High and in with some chin music, 2-1. Cedar Park, after a 1-2-3 first inning, in the 2nd and 3rd, has allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 base runners. and 13 batters. That one misses. About to go to 9 and 14 if this pitch is a ball. It's not just Cedar Park's bats that need to get unlimbered. They need to get defense and pitching going too. There's a nice pitch. Full count now to Jose Betancourt. It's a 2-2 pitch he swung on and missed the first time up. Get it close to the plate and he will swing. Try. It's close to the plate. He swings on the ground. Louis backhands it. Takes it to Hibbets for the out to end the inning at first, but they strike for another run on another hit. And they now lead 3-1. We'll be right back with more in just a moment.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
All right, Brad Cohn back here at the ballpark bringing you the action. Cedar Park trailing Glen by another run. 3-1 now. Going to the top of the fourth, and Cedar Park's got to get to work. Coming to the plate for the Timberwolves here in the top of the fourth. 5, 6, and 7, Verver Alonzo McDonald.
Number 22, Trey Verver.
Called strike one on Verver. Verver walked and scored our only run the first time up. Is a good pitch that he takes deep to center. Back, goes the center fielder. It's off the wall. Thought that was going to go for a minute. Wind had died, though. Verver is with a stand-up double at second base to lead off the inning. That is what we need. A bunch of that, guys. Only the second hit of the game for Cedar Park and the first one that's left the infield.
Deep double to lead off the inning for Cedar Park. Bring to the plate.
Louis Alonzo, first baseman.
Number 19,
382 hitter coming into the night. A little less than that, though. He lined out hard to shortstop. One of a couple of shots that our batters hit really hard, but at people. No outs. Verver at second in scoring position. Outside with the fastball, 1-0 to Louis Alonzo. It's our sixth base runner. Only one of them has scored. We've left two at third. Back over my head into the net. 1-1. One to Louis Alonzo. Low, 2-1. Only 38 pitches coming into this inning through 3, 25 strikes, 13 balls for Yoder. throwing really well. Man, it should have been called a strike, but it wasn't. 3-1. Thank you. Hunter Hewitt threw 59. 31 strikes, 28 balls. On the ground, shortstop. Across the diamond to 1, gets him. So 1 out, but Verver does get to third on the play, kind of like a sacrifice.
Ferry held a Betancourt for first out of the inning. Bringing to the plate.
Cannon McDonald.
Right fielder, Cannon McDonald.
Into the night, hitting .419, lived on an E5 and was stranded in scoring position at third base. Fastball, low and away. 1-0 to Cannon. Cannon's got one of our 7 home runs. Cue balled to the first baseman. Pitcher will have to cover. He can't get there in time. Cade beats it out. Verver scores. Infield single RBI for Cannon. RBR.
Second run of the game for Cedar Park.
Here's Josh Brett's infield single, cleaned off on a 6-4 play to end the second. Into the night, hitting .243, a little bit better than that now. 1 for 1. Runner going. Hit behind him into a hole left by the second baseman. So he rounds second. He'll head to third. Right fielder misses it up. But they're going to hold him at third. Right fielder didn't let it go too far beyond him. Little piece of hit and run, and that's how hit and run works. You get that second baseman to come to the bag out of that spot. So Brett's 2 for 2 tonight. McDonald goes first to third on the play. There's still just 1 out. Darian Sue, best hitter on the team, to the plate just at the right time. I'll update your scoreboard for you. 3-2 now the score. I think we're going to update it again here in a moment. Burton's going to run for Brett's at first. Brett's being the catcher. Sue ended the second on a fielder's choice where someone got out at second, so he's 0 for 1. Into the night hitting .547. On the ground back to the pitcher. They're going to go to second. Pull him off the bag, didn't he? Guess not. Good defensive play by the pitcher, Yoder. Get that lead runner. That was Brett's on a 1-6 at the bag at second. So Sue aboard with a fielder's choice again, second time tonight. Top of the order with Cade Haught. Into the night hitting .448. Flied out to center, on with an E3, and left stranded at third. We've had a few of those tonight. Got one there right now. Let's not strand him. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys reach third. 6 guys. 2 of the 6 scored. Runner's going. They're going to throw down. They're going to cut it off to see if he comes home. They missed the ball. Did they get him? They got him before the run scored. So we did not tie. Well, don't so safe. The umpire's saying safe. It's not safe. It says no run. Yeah. The coach just came out to ask that of the Grizzlies. Are you saying safe? The out was made at second first. But Cedar Park narrows the lead to 3-2.
Grizzlies 3, Cedar Park Timberwolves 2.
And we'll be right back in just a moment.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Welcome back to the action here at Grizzly Field in North Leander. Cedar Park narrowed the gap from 3-1 to 3-2 in that top of the fourth. Now we go to the bottom of the fourth. Academy Sports and Outdoors is a major sponsor of the entire Vype Live network. For all the ways you love to play, Academy makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your nearest Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So we're at 9-1-2 in the order here in the bottom of the fourth for the Glen Grizzlies. Called strike to their 9-hitter, DH Rome Fortunato. Trey Hibbets with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Foul back to the screen as Josh Bretz fell down into the Manny Sanguian catcher stance. Still 0-2 to Rome Fortunato. A little low, 1-2. No outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the fourth. One misses, 2-2 for Fortunato. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Hibbets. His second in 4 batters. Good trend. Top of the order now for the Glen Grizzlies. The pitcher Caleb Yoder into the night hitting 200. 0 for 1 officially. He reached on a walk and was stranded at first. Another time he flied out
for the Glen Grizzlies.
to Cannon McDonald and right.
Pitcher and leadoff hitter, number 8, Caleb Yoder.
I'm not sure what that was. First man in this game to take his 3rd at-bat of the game. Both teams at the moment have sent everybody twice. Fouled in the plate area. 0-1 to Yoder. So now the 5 batters that Trey Hibbets has faced, 4 of them, including Yoder here, have started out 0-1. Completely black out now. Completely under the lights. Getting a little cooler. That one misses. I'm not sure where. It was a good pitch. 1-1. Fastball, but a little low. 2-1. Remember, if you can't make the trip to Georgetown's Eastview High School Tuesday night, you can watch us. We'll bring you the game like we do all district and playoff games right here on the Vype Live Network. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Just checking my records, and you know, last time Cedar Park won a baseball playoff game, our seniors were freshmen, and none of them were playing varsity. It was a walk-off win in Game 2 of the series against Tomball in Houston. That one is over the third baseman's head and into left for a hit. Yoder helps his own cause out with his first hit of the night.
Yoder with a line drive single to left field, brings the plate shortstop number 1, Luke Berryhill.
So 1 out, 1 aboard. Yoder at first for Luke Berryhill, 2-hole hitter, shortstop, hitting .222. Ethan Bruman will be the runner for the pitcher. Yoder at first. This one's fouled towards the Grizzly dugout, 0-1. Now 6 of 7. Started out 0-1. Against Hibbets. Berryhill into the night hitting .222, 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a fly out to left. Fastball high, 1-1. Boy, this is a quiet crowd. You'd think there was nobody here, but there are a lot of people here. Maybe the Glen fans can't believe they're winning against number 6 team. The Cedar Park fans can't believe they're losing to a 2-12 team. Swing, runner down, and they can't get him. It was on time on the wrong side of the bag. But 1-2 to Berryhill as Yoder's at second with a stolen base. The coach is coming on to tell him the batter was interfering with the catcher. I know that Gunner, who caught that ball at second, was pointing towards that too. The coach is having to explain some of the rules to umpires this year. And he was, that was coach saying he can't be out of the box, and that's what happened. He kind of stepped forward into the plate area, and Brett's had to kind of throw over him. You can run it back on the replay and see it if you're watching this not live. So again, remember, if you cannot make it to Eastview Tuesday night, watch us, watch me. Right here at the same place, VypeLive.com. Look for the Cedar Park Eastview link. We'll bring you all the action. Now they have an all-turf field as well. I think the people in our, I guess Liberty Hill does too. So 3 of the teams in our district have an all-artificial turf field. Just talking to Coach about that, the possibilities of getting one ourselves. LISD said a couple of years ago that that's in their plans for the future. Nothing on how far in the future, how soon, is to pull up all the grass and dirt fields in the school district and put down artificial turf fields like this one here. And he said, yeah, he'd welcome that. You know, you do get truer bounces as an infielder, and as an outfielder for that matter. And field maintenance is a breeze. You know, they spend some number of hours each week of the hours they're allowed to be together being a baseball team having to do field maintenance on a grass and dirt field, and that would pretty much disappear. And actually get to work more on baseball, perhaps become a better team.
LIC Athletics would like everybody to keep safe.
So I hope that comes about. If we can get some AstroTurf, I guess they're calling it, field turf now, installed there at J. Sevier Field at Matt Ariano Park sometime in the future. Conference is over. We're not going to change the call, of course. 1-2 to Luke Berryhill. Let's fan the guy. 1 out, runner at second is Yoder. In the dirt, though. 2-2. And a couple of calls not go our way tonight. That one was clearly out of the box and interference. And we had a first baseman who didn't lift his foot off the bag, and they said he did. Fastball outside, runner will go to third. Full count now to Berryhill. The pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss, and he's down. Another strikeout, the third and sixth batters for Trey Hibbets. All of them swinging. So 2 down. Runner still at third. Brett Hall, center fielder, into the night hitting .327, 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to Cade Haught at third, lived on an error, and scored. There's a nice pitch for a called strike one. There's a nice pitch, too. Or it catches the outside edge, 0-2. A strike away from getting out of this one unscathed. And that is important because in the top of the fifth, which is late in the game, Cedar Park comes up with the leadoff hitter. Need to make some runs. Outside. Has called that pitch a strike 3 or 4 times tonight, but it isn't. And it wasn't there. This one tapped foul high, playable by Alonso, makes the catch. Cedar Park gets out of the inning for the first time since the first inning with no runs across. We'll be right back with the Timberwolves at the plate from the top of their order in just a few minutes.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Back to the action now. Brad Cohn via the tee, bringing it to you on the Vype Live Network from North Leander, far North Leander, or almost in Liberty Hill, feels like when you're driving out here. Cedar Park trailing Glenn 3-2. 17-3 team trailing a 2-12 team. Need to put an end to that here. We got 3 innings left. We're in the top of the fifth. Timberwolves coming to the plate. Top of the order, Cade Haught will start it out. Giving them an extra long time of warming up here. I play the same 2 30-second commercials and then come back, and for some reason they were still pitching. So Haught, third at-bat, first Timberwolf to take 3 at-bats into the night, hitting .448, so he's due. 0 for 2, a fly out to center and an error on the first baseman. But he was stranded at third that time.
Number 5, third baseman Cade Haught.
First pitch, a strike. Oh, 1 is low and away. 1-0. Gunnar Abzek is up next, and then Ryder Hernandez, Adam Vaughn, Trey Verber, Louis Alonso, Kenny McDonald, Josh Bretz, and Darian Sue. We're going to bat all those guys this inning. Oh, hits him. Ouch. Dang. Left elbow, I believe it was, for Haught. All your fingers kind of start fuzzing when that happens. First hit batsman of the game, which is kind of rare this year. Pitchers for both teams hit 5 or 6 guys a game in total. That's the first one, and we're in the fifth inning. Usually by now there's been 4. Here's Gunnar. Into the night hitting .329, but 0 for 2. Grounded out to short and flied out to left. So he's pulling the ball. Just can't get any to drop for a hit yet. Cedar Park with only 3 hits. Glenn only has 4. Gunner showing bunt. There goes the runner. He misses. Throw going through, and it's way wide of him. Goes into center field as well. Cade's still down at second. I hope he's okay. I don't know if the ball hit him or what. It looked like it was to the right of him, our right of him. But he's safely with a stolen base at second with no outs.
Play at second, Hot with the stolen base. Still at bat.
Gunner pulled his bat back. I don't know if they rung him up with a strike or called it a ball. The scoreboard says 0-0 still, so we'll see here in a moment what the count is on Gunner. 1-0, he says. Ryder on deck, Vaughn in the hole. And they kick Haught back to second. Haught the tying run in scoring position. It's a good test of Cedar Park, playing from behind most of the night. There he goes to third. Ball goes through. Haught thinks about home, but no, Coach Williams keeps him there. Called it a strike, 1-1. Haught's at third now with another stolen base. Haught is a shifty base runner. Guy is moving all the time. Gunner now a 1-1 count. On the ground at shortstop. Coming home is Haught. No play there. They'll go to first in time, and oh my God, it looked like Gunner beat that to me by a good step. They called him out. 3 questionable calls here tonight.
Absek showing some speed down the first baseline. Bang, bang play at first. Runner is out.
But gets the RBI
number 14,
on the 6-3 and ties the game. Haught scoring from third. Here's Ryder. See what he can do. Nope, outside. Lays off of it. 1-0. Ryder into the night hitting .353, grounded out to short, grounded out to third. So he's due. Change balls, I guess. I keep saying in the dirt, but of course there's no dirt here. It's in the lint. It's in the oil-based plastic. And Cedar Park at least has clawed back to tie this one at 3. Now we got ourselves a 3-inning baseball game. High. 2-0 to Ryder. Into this inning, Caleb Yoder's only thrown 49 pitches through 4. 32 strikes, 17 balls. High with that fastball. 3-0 to Ryder. Again, Ryder hates to walk, but we'll take on base any way you can do it. Got Vaughn, Verver, and Alonzo and McDonald coming up. 1 out. That one's low and away, and Ryder's aboard with a 4-pitch walk with 1 out. And let me look here. That is only the 2nd walk of the game for Caleb Yoder. I told you he was pitching well. Here's Adam Vaughn, the DH into the night, hitting .167. The coach is going to come out and talk, Zach Darling that is, with his pitcher. The entire infield defense, it looks like. So let's reset what's happened in this inning. Cade Haught led off as a hit batsman. Stole second, stole third. Came home on a ground out RBI by Gunner to shortstop. Ryder then walked on 4 pitches, and he's at first with 1 out, and that's where we are. Cedar Park is putting it in play. It's only been 1 strikeout in this game, and it was Adam Vaughn last time he was up. It's just they're making the defense get the outs. Low and away. 1-0 to Vaughn. After having a pretty good ratio, guys, starting out 0-1 against Caleb Yoder all night long. The last 3 in a row have not. This one's taken high, hard, and deep to center, but he's going to be underneath it. He will make the catch, and Ryder has to retreat to first, and there's 2 down. Got a little under that. A lot of muscle into it. Just a big F8, though. Speaking of putting a big muscle into it, how about Trey Verver? 370 hitter. 1 for 1 tonight with a walk and 2 runs scored. That one was a double off the center field wall. Could use that right here. That'd give us a lead. Swing and a miss. Keep your eyes on it, Trey. Watch it hit the bat. 0-1. 2 outs. Hernandez at first. Tie game. Need to bring Ryder around. Ryder's got good speed. He could steal. And there he goes. Throw down is in time, but is in the right place? Yes, it is. That's okay. Verver will come up to lead off the next inning as well. So Ryder out on the 2-6.
Click to Pawlacki, gets the runner by 1.5 miles for the 3rd out of the inning.
We'll be back in just a minute with the bottom of the 5th. The Grizzlies at the plate.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Brad Cohn here on the Vype Live Network, bringing you all the stuff live from Leander, far north Leander. Cedar Park and Glen now tied at 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Grizzlies at the plate with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters leading off. The catcher, A.J. Click. Into the night hitting .353, but 0 for 2 in this game. Flied out to center. Grounded back. Nice pitch. 2-hopper to Ryder. 3rd hop. He can't pick it off the 3rd hop. A rare 2nd error on Ryder Hernandez tonight. We're giving him some breaks. So no outs.
Third baseman, number 20.
Runner at first. He's a 88%er. He got there for free. Keith McCormick, third baseman, into the night hitting .362, walked and scored, had a single to the right side and an RBI. So he is 1 for 1, 5-hitter. We're in trouble already with no outs and a runner on in a tie game. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and it'll be a snap throw to first, and they almost got him, but the ball comes out of the glove as Louis tries to backslap the tag.
Pitch runner number 5, Campbell Krasonsky.
So 1-0 the count to McCormick. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back. It was a perfect pitch right down the tube for ball 2. High, bunted, foul, right side. Probably should have pulled his bat back of that one. Bunted the last one. 2-1 the count. Pitch, misses at the bunt. Another throw down to first. Very close, but not close enough. 2-2 to Heath McCormick. A.J. Click is just getting back in time. Another throw down. 3-2 now, the count to Heath McCormick. Need to get this guy out. Can't go to no outs and 2 on. To Gunner. Backhands to Ryder at second. And across to Alonso is wild. Third error on Ryder tonight. One of the better shortstops in the league is having an off night. The Click is down at second on the 4-6. Holden Harris, left fielder, to the plate. I think Coach has an argument that Gunner was interfered with. I mean, Ryder was interfered with by the sliding runner. What's going on? We'll hear a little bit about one of our sponsors.
The service department at Toyota of Cedar Park engages the latest equipment and technology to ensure their Toyota certified technicians work quickly and efficiently on your cars, trucks, and SUVs, using genuine OEM parts, of course, and from college graduates and military rebates to service agreements that keep your Toyota running smoothly. Their finance team will provide you with all the information you need. They are excited to be your Toyota dealer here in Cedar Park. That's Toyota of Cedar Park at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Okay, back to the action now. Coach made his point, but they will never change their minds. They believe they're never wrong.
Number 22, Holden Harris.
Holden Harris steps in. First pitch is a strike to Harris. Did strike out last time. Sure need that. Pitch back to the box. Hibbets goes to second. It's too tall, but he gets him. Over to first, not in time. Ryder with a great stretch and coming down on the bag. Gets McCormick on the 1-6 at 2. Harris lives at first on the fielder's choice, but there are 2 outs.
Harris hits into the fielder's choice, brings the plate, right fielder,
Noah Reichold, right fielder, into the night hitting .313. Better than that now. He's 1 for 2. A single up the middle and was stranded at third, and they lived on an E6, but was stranded at first. Down. 1-0 to Reichold. Fastball low and away, 2-0. Need the out. After this 313 hitter Reichel, there's a 258 hitter in Jose Betancourt and a 147 hitter in Rome Fortunato. On the ground to Ryder. Down on it, over to Gunner at the bag at second. No damage done. Couple errors and fielder's choices. One man left aboard, but we are through 5, still tied at 3. We'll be right back.
Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single length, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's EDELGolf.com.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
One and 0 to Verver. He was at plate with an 0-1 count in the last inning when the out was made around the bases, so it's a reset count. Now 2-0. 8:41 here in Central Texas. Not going to be done by 9 o'clock. Called strike, 2-1. Probably by 9:30 though, unless we get to extra innings or something. 2-1 to Verver. And this one's hit to center field. He goes over to his right underneath it for the catch. Brett Hall been busy out there tonight making the plays for the Grizzlies. One down on the fly. Louis Alonso to the plate. First baseman into the night hitting .382, 0 for 2, so he's due. Lined out to short, grounded out to short. Louis hit it well. He's tagged it both times, but it's right at the shortstop. This one's hit hard, but it's going to come down foul about 8 feet. One hop onto the wall, left field line, but it was about 8 feet foul. If you bring that over 9 feet, he'd have a double. So he jumped on that pitch, something off speed. It's a little in front of it, pulled it left. Here's the 0-1. It was outside. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was a poor call. 0-2. Wow. He's called a few bad for them, but more bad for us. See, made him swing at something that was outside and strike out. It really screws hitters up when you call balls strikes like that. Here's Cannon McDonald, .419 hitter coming into the night, 1 for 2, so that average is going north. An infield single on an RBI and stranded third, and lived on an E5 and was stranded at third. So Cannon's been to third twice and left there both times. Fouled out of play right side, 0-1. I mentioned it a few times. This is one of the quietest crowds of this size I have ever seen or heard, or not heard. Sitting on their hands. Here's a called strike 2. Now they're 2 strikes away from a 1-2-3 inning. Their first since the first inning. Oh, lordy, lordy. We've only got 1 at-bat left after this. Only 4 outs to go. On the ground, third baseman over on it. To first in time. Cedar Park's only got 3 more outs in this game. 3 up, 3 down. Timberwolves still tied. Glenn will come up with their 8, 9, and 1, folks. In the bottom. We'll be right back in just a minute.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation.
Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
3rd 13, again, another reverse. Breaking tackles, dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Rangers.
16 seconds, really close in the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
All right, Trey Hibbets now, once again, has to get his pitches over the plate and get these guys out. They are starting at 8-9-1 in the order. That's where we'll start in the top of the 7th. This one low and away. 1-0 to Betancourt, into the night hitting .258. Struck out swinging at a 2-2 pitch in the 2nd. Grounded out to the first baseman on a full count in the 3rd. He cut. It was a little outside, but he couldn't stop himself. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. He may have tipped that and Josh Brett's caught it, but 1-2 either way. Foul ball, chasing it. It's hot, but outside of play. Still 1-2 to Jose Betancourt. Cedar Park will have Brett, Sue, and Haught up. Not a bad place to be. There's not a bad place to be in the Cedar Park order. But the bats are just not getting it done tonight. We have had 8 hitters come to the plate since our last hit. And that was by Brett, who is 2 for 2, and he'll lead off. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on it and got him swinging early, and Jose Betancourt is down swinging for the 2nd time tonight. 4th strikeout for Trey Hibbets. Rome Fortunato, the DH, into the night hitting .147, hitting .500 tonight, 1 for 2 with an RBI single back through the middle in the 2nd inning. High. 1-0 from Hibbets. Caleb Yoder, their pitcher, is on deck. He's pitched really a whale of a game against a good hitting team in Cedar Park. That one's low, 2-0. Cedar Park's team batting average is .356. Yet tonight they've got 3 hits in 26 at-bats. High. Fair territory. Gunner calls him off. Makes the catch. 2 down. We've had our share of defensive miscues tonight that have cost us. So every play is kind of jittery.
Back to the top of the order.
Top of the order with Caleb Yoder. 2 outs and nobody on.
Caleb Yoder.
Yep, got to update the inning here. Bottom of the 6th. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, misses 1-0. Yoder, a 200 hitter. Flied out to Cannon McDonald right, walked and was stranded at first, and then singled to the left side, but his runner was stranded at third. This one, Ryder makes a dive from his knees. What a great scoop! Outstanding 6-3 play. Ryder dives, backhands or forehands it, then up from his knees. The throw across on one hop to Louis Alonso with a 3-up, 3-down play. We're going to keep it right here. Let me log that one in as a 6-3, a 3-up, 3-down inning. The first we have had on them since the first inning as well. They did that to us in the top of the 6th. So we got a 1-inning baseball game, tied at 3. Cedar Park is at 8-9-1 in their order here in a moment. Glenn will be at 2-3-4 in their order and going right through the meat of their best hitting guys when they come back. So Cedar Park's got to get probably more than a run to really be safe at all here in the top of the 7th. Hopefully we'll see them bat around. Timberwolves, that is. So Bretz will start off. Now, he's an 8-hole hitter hitting .243, and as I'm looking, that's the second lowest batting order among the starters. However, tonight, he's hot. 2 singles, one to the left side, one to the right side. He was cleaned off where his runner was cleaned off at second both times on other batted balls, but he is 2 for 2. Then you got Darian Sue, a .547 hitter, and Cade Hott, a .448 hitter. Then Gunnar Absack and Ryder Hernandez. This is when we need to get it done. Here's Bretz. Cedar Park is looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base runners getting forced out at second tonight. Got to get the ball through the infield more often. 1-0 the count to Josh Bretz. Hits it to right. Right fielder is going to come over, and it's going to fall in. Thought he was coming over to catch it, but he stayed back. And Josh Bretz is 3 for 3. In fact, he's got 3 of our 4 hits. That's kind of sad. Here's Darian Sue, .547 hitter, who is hitless tonight, 2 fielder's choices. No out and a runner at first. They're going to run for Bretz. Looks like, is that Blake Burton? Yeah. Burton with great speed at first base. For Sue, we know he can hit. Cedar Park needs to hit now. Shows bunt, it's over his head and behind him. The runner goes, a throw down not in time. Stolen base for Blake Burton. Count is 1-0 to Darian. No outs. Go ahead run in scoring position here in the top of the last inning. I'll be surprised if Darian bunts. He's such a good contact hitter, such a good hitter for average. 3 out of every 5 at-bats he gets a hit. Shows bunt, though, lays it down. Pitcher will go to third and throw it away. Outstanding. Third baseman made a great job, or did a great job of backhanding that and keeping it from going towards the Cedar Park dugout, but couldn't get any tag on in time to get Blake Burton. Go ahead, run 90 feet away now with no outs. And Darian, his third fielder's choice of the night, is at first. He has good speed, too. Top of the order for the Timberwolves with a .448 hitter in Cade Hott. And he is due, hitless in 3 trips. He was on as a hit batsman and scored in the 5th. reached on an E3 but was stranded at third in the third and then flied out to center in the first. So Cade is due as well. Often has multiple hits in a game just like Sue. Those guys are hitless in 6 trips. This is the 7th. Cedar Park trying to find some other way to win it. Catcher has the ball fly out of his hand, but doesn't go far enough away for Brett's runner Burton to come home, and Sue takes second. Pitch was called a ball. 1-0 to Cade Hott. Cade, of course, has had terrific running back speed when he gets on. To drive one through the infield here to take a lead. But in the right place, we could take a 2-run lead. Too high. Way too high for being called a strike. 1-1. Boy, that was, again, at his larynx. Way too high to be a strike. Can't swing at that. Swing and a miss. Again, when you call balls strikes, it forces good hitters to swing at bad pitches, and that's what happened there. 1-2 to Hott. He might be swinging another bad one here. Be careful, Cade. 1-2 with no outs, runners at second and third. Tie game. Foul territory right side. Yeah, if they're smart, they let it go, yes. If they catch it running away from home, they're going to end up being behind. I don't know if that was done on purpose or just accidentally not chased down, but it works in their favor not to have caught that ball. So still 1-2 to Cade Hott. Absek on deck, Hernandez in the hole. Need at least a run. Pitch is high and outside. Did he call it a strike? No, I guess not. 2-2. Somebody behind me noticed a big hole in right center. There really is. The left fielder's really shading left. High and inside. Full count now to Hott. Yeah, if Hott could drive it over the second baseman's head, it's a 2-run lead. Tough baseball game here in Leander tonight against the Glen Grizzlies, who are playing really well. You'd never know that Cedar Park has won 9 straight and Glen has lost 10 straight. That's not how this game is playing out at all. Oh, it hits him. Bases are loaded. And even if it hadn't hit him, like an instance Tuesday night against Liberty Hill, Hott is hit on ball 3. So even if he managed to avoid it, he would have been at first anyway. It's the second time Hott has been hit tonight. And my pen is going dead. I'm going to have to see if I can find another one. It's my favorite pen, too. So conference at the mound, and a conference of the offensive players in third base foul territory. Let's retrack what's going on here in this inning. Critical inning for Cedar Park. We started out with the 8-hitter, Josh Bretz. Got his 3rd hit of the night to the right side. His runner stole a base, ended up at third on a fielder's choice by Sue. Sue is now at second. Hott is at first as a hit batsman. So all 3 batters have reached base to open the 7th here. This is the first time we have had the first 3 batters of an inning in this game reach base. No, that's not true. It happened in the 5th as well. We did score 1 run that time. Let's get more than 1. Here's Absek. Into the night at 3:29, grounded to short, flied to left, grounded to short again, but that one was an RBI, called strike 1. Remember on the post-game show, after a long commercial break where I tabulate the offensive stats, we'll have Coach Williams on. Talk about this exciting game tonight. On the ground, shortstop can't get it. 1 run will score. Rounding third, 2 runs will score. They throw the ball away, and the runner from second will go to third. Runners at the corners, and a 2-run lead. 2 RBIs for Gunnar Absek. He's got 3 on the night.
check, brings to the plate, shortstop, number 14, Ryder Hernandez.
So here's Ryder. So Haught went first to third. Brett scored from third. Sue scored from second. 5-3 Timberwolves. Still no outs, and Ryder's at the plate. Fouled back over our heads. 0-1 to Ryder Hernandez. He's into the night hitting .353. Grounded out to third, grounded out to short, walked, and was picked off trying to steal second. So 0 for 2 officially, so he's due. Runner goes from second. They don't throw. So Gunner takes second and takes the force out off at second. To get any outs in the infield, they got to try to get Ryder all the way at first. Pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Ryder. 1-2 the count, I believe. I think they're saying 1-1 out there. But he fouled one over her head earlier. Yeah, 1-2. Fouled that one too. Still 1-2. Now the scoreboard will be right. Three players for the Cedar Park Women's State Championship team were named to the All-State team today. That never happens. Nice block by the catcher, A.J. Click. 2-2 to Ryder. I bet you can guess who they are. Soraya Stupignan, a senior. Shelby Hayes, a junior. And G, a sophomore. Two of our All-State players are coming back next year. Congratulations to those players in that team. Lifted, center field. Tagging up at third will be Haught. I should say left field. Makes the catch. There's the tag. The throw coming home. It's going to be way off the line. Cedar Park up by 3. As Haught scores and Absek goes to second. Ryder gets an RBI on an F7. And there's one out for Adam Vaughn. Cedar Park up 6-3. Getting some insurance now.
Deep sacrifice ball fly by Hernandez.
Very, very tall. I kept looking at the guy waiting for him to catch it, and he kept standing there and standing there and standing there. Thing was hit a mile high. Fastball outside to Vaughn, a 167 hitter into the night. He is 0 for 3. Hit it hard twice, though. Deep to center for a fly out. Hard at the third baseman for a line out, and they struck out swinging. Adam has really rocked the ball tonight. Fastball low and out, 2-0. And for Glenn now, they've got work to do, down by 3, their biggest deficit of the game. They did trail 1-0 in the second before they batted in the bottom of the second. Outside with the fastball, maybe Yoder's tiring. 71 pitches coming into this inning. Let me get his count. And he's at 93 pitches on the night. 94 now. Called strike on Vaughn, so now 3-1. Verver on deck, and then Alonzo and McDonald. 3 really good hitters coming up here after Vaughn. It's only one out. A good pitch. Full count. 95 pitches, I believe, now for Yoder. 24 pitches in this inning. The most he's thrown in any inning was the second with 17. Averaging 11 in the others. This one is a foul territory. They should not catch this with a runner on third. Wow, he tried to catch it. It would have been a run. Somebody should have been calling him off. I know the reflexes, you know, the instincts are to catch that ball, but no, you do not want to. Would have meant another run. Try to get Vaughn out another way. Still 3-2. Fly ball deep enough will bring home another run. Foul out of play. Adam Vaughn still with a full count. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat to Adam. Swung on and lifted towards shallow center. Will it be enough to bring him home? Coming on hard, making the catch, and he will not come. He's only several steps behind the painted dirt area, so 2 down. Now we got to do it with hits. Trey Verver to the plate.
Now at bat for Cedar Park, number 22, Trey Verver.
Verver to the plate now as the 7th batter of the inning in the 5 spot. Into the night hitting .370, walked and scored, doubled and scored, and flied out to center. And that one went a long way. Swing and a miss. He was a little behind that pitch. 0-1 to Verver. Outside and low. 1-1 to Trey Verver. Louis Alonso on deck. Cannon McDonald in the hole. These are 3 really good hitters right here. Only got 2 hits and 9 trips to the plate between them, so they're all due. High and out. 2-1. Their coach has probably decided that this is Caleb Yoder's game to win or lose. Hit a guy and gave up 2 hits and 3 runs in this inning, and that one is high, hard, and deep. Deep into the night. Towards left. Off the wall. 1 run scores. And they'll hold Verver at second. Verver continues to bomb the baseball this year. Gunner scored from third on the play. That makes the score 7-3 Timberwolves. And it looks like they'll finally make a change here. If they do that, we'll go to a break while the new pitcher warms up. We'll be right back in a moment. We'll let you watch him warming up, though.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at austinrealestateexperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Brad Cohn bringing the action here from Leander. Grizzly Field at Tom Glenn High School. Cedar Park has, for this game it's exploded. For 4 runs here in the top of the 7th, their last at-bat. Came into the inning tied 3-3. Trailed most of the night after taking a 1-0 lead for a very short time in the top of the 2nd. Got tied in the bottom. Actually, it fell behind in the bottom, 2-1. And the 3rd fell behind 3-1. Then they scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 4 now in the 7th as the bats have started to hit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 hits, a pair of doubles and a single in this inning. 6 hits on the night for the Timberwolves.
Now bat for Cedar Park.
New pitcher's ready. I didn't hear them
First
announce his
baseman, number
name. I
19,
didn't bring my
Louis
binos, so I can't
Alonso.
see the number, but he's going to be facing Louis Alonso in the night, hitting .382, lined to short, grounded to short, and struck out swinging. Throw down to third, not in time. Did he get him off the bag? Yes, he did. Slid past the bag. And that ends the inning. The pitcher throws only one pitch. If there is a top of the eighth, Alonso will be the batter we will send. I sure hope not, because that means we will have collapsed in the bottom of the seventh. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with Glenn at the plate.
Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single length, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's EDELGolf.com.
All right, the moment of truth now. The Timberwolves will try to calm the bats or keep them from getting uncalm. They've been calm lately. Of the Glen Grizzlies here in the bottom of the seventh. 2, 3, and 4 due for Glen. That's Luke Berryhill, the shortstop. Center fielder Brett Hall and catcher A.J. Click scheduled to hit. Scheduled to face Trey Hibbets. Score by innings tonight. 0-0 in the first. Excuse me. 2-1 Glen in the second. 1-0 Glen in the third to go up 3-1. 1-0 Cedar Park to narrow it 3-2 in the fourth. 1-0 Cedar Park to tie it in the fifth. Nobody scored in the sixth. Cedar Park with 4 a moment ago in the top of the seventh to take the 7-3 lead. Here is Luke Berryhill into the night hitting .222. There's a strike one called a ball. Goodness gracious, it's getting bad. He flied out to left and then struck out twice, swinging both times. That one misses honestly. 2-0. Let's not start like this. Don't make him an 88%er. There's a strike. 3-1 to Luke Berryhill. Swing and a miss. Full count. Some sirens in the distance. Something going on around here. Fouled back to the screen. Still a full count to Luke Berryhill. Remember, at the end of this game, we'll quickly go to a commercial break. Hear about all our sponsors, and we'll come back. I'll have the offensive stats tabulated, and we'll talk with head coach Lanny Williams. That one high. So an 88%er and Luke Berryhill to start the bottom of the seventh. Tying run is now in the hole.
Berryhill with the leadoff walk brings to the plate center fielder number 11, Brett Hall.
And that is the first walk issued by Hibbets. Brett Hall, 327 hitting, center fielder. Unfortunately, he is due. 0 for 3 tonight. There's a swing and a miss, a throw down. Trey Hibbets came on with an out in the third and has pitched very well since then. Hall grounded out to third in the first, reached with an error and scored in the third, and fouled out to Alonso his other trip up. So hitless in 3 trips. 1-1 now to Brett Hall. Fouled back into the screen to our right, 1-2. We're at 1-2 on the last batter. Lost him to a walk. Zach Darling's done a good job with this team tonight. As we said, they've been struggling this year, but they have played well tonight. High and out. 2-2. A.J. Click on deck. Heath McCormick in the hole for the Grizzlies. This one's fouled back over our head. Still 2-2 to Hall. Only thrown 56 pitches since one out in the third coming into this inning as Hibbets. That one misses. Full count for the second consecutive batter. Hopefully he's not wearing out. 56 pitches total coming into this inning. 34 strikes, 22 balls. Struck out a couple. Only walked one, the batter previously. Swing and a miss. Got him. His fifth strikeout of the game. A.J. Click comes up with one down and Barry Hill at first.
Catcher, number 10, A.J. Click.
Only one out to work with now for Glenn. Click, a .353 hitter. Flied out to center, grounded back to the pitcher, and on with an E6 and wiped out at second later. This one is high to left. Back goes Verver. Cannot get it. It's against the wall. The runner's round in third and will come home and score. Other runner stops at second. It is now 7-4.
Click with a long RBI double, bringing to the plate. Third baseman, number 20, Heath McCormick.
It was Barry Hill scoring from first on the play. Heath McCormick, .362 hitter, the third baseman. On all three times tonight. Walked and scored. RBI single strand at second. On with an E6 and wiped out at second. And that'll be 3 for Cannon McDonald. So River comes on, throws heat. His main deal. With 1 out, 1 run is in. We are up 3. Just need a couple of outs before we give up 3 runs. And they are at 5, 6, and 7 in their order. 5 and 6 are pretty good headers. After that, not so much. But tonight, 5 and 6 are only have 1 hit in 6 trips to the plate. Although they've been on base 5 of the 6 times. That's infuriating, isn't it? They're on an error on his fielder's choice and 2 walks in addition to that single. Only got him out once on Holden Harris. Struck out in the 6th. He'll be coming up next. But this is Ethan McCormick down 0-1 in the count. McCormick, a .362 hitter. Been on base every time. That one's thrown in the dirt or in the lint. 1-1. Nice stop by Bretts. McCormick walked and scored their first run in the 2nd. Had an RBI single in the 3rd. Was stranded at 2nd on as an E6 and caught stealing 2nd in the 5th. 1-1 from Trey Verver. Oh, also in the dirt. Verver's letting go, but a little late. 2-1. We need 2 outs before they get 3 runs. That can stop at Whataburger on the way home and get the, what number is it? It's the bacon cheeseburger that I like there. Fries and an iced tea. That one also hits the ground. River just getting rid of it a little. 3-1. You know, you do want to keep it low, keep it out of the hitting zone, but you also want to keep it off the ground. Here's a 3-1. Ball 4. Now, the only good part about that is we get the 2nd out at any base on a ground ball in the infield. Just go to your nearest base.
Left fielder, Holden Harris.
Holden Harris, left fielder, .389 hitter, coming into tonight. Walked and scored, struck out, on with the fielder's choice, and forced out at 2nd to end the 5th inning. Pitch from Verber, low. Gets away from Bretts a little bit off his left, but not far enough for any damage. 1-0, we might be needing to get another person warming up. 6 pitches and 5 of them have been balls from Verver, who has good numbers coming in though. Just got to find it. Here's a good one. There's a good one. 1-1. Now you found it, Trey. There's a good one. Holden Harris, a left fielder. Good hitter, .389, but hitless in 3 trips. Fouled out of play. 1-2. Let's whiff him. Fool him with something, Trey. So Whataburger's an option. Let's see, what time is it? 9:22. A lot of other places are going to be closed. Whataburger, of course, 24 hours. Or Sonic, maybe. Nicely blocked by Bretts. Another one in the dirt and outside. 2-2. The fake dirt. Fifth batter of the evening here in the bottom of the 7th. Good thing we got 4 runs in the top. Up by 3, 7-4. Good pitch, and they got him. 2 down. Trey Verber strikes out Holden Harris swinging on a 2-2 pitch. Had him fishing early. Must have pulled something off of that. 7-hole hitter, right fielder Noah Reichold, a .313 hitter. Coming into this game. Singled up the middle and was stranded 3rd, on with an E6, on with a fielder's choice, both times stranded at 1st. Need an out. There's strike 1. It's the kind of pitch he hadn't been calling a strike for us tonight, so thank you. Two more strikes. Nope, outside, 1-1. On deck is Jose Betancourt. In the hole, 9-hitter DH Rome Fortunato. Rome for a day. Rome Fortunato. Swing and a miss. Just blew that one by him. 1-2 now. Trey Verver's one strike away from a school record 10th consecutive win. That one's low. Cedar Park fans won it, but it was low. Here comes a 2-2. Yes, a strikeout, and the game is over. Cedar Park wins 7-4. Outstanding. Good comeback from being down 3-1. Okay, we're going to go to an extended commercial break. Let you hear about all our sponsors, and we come back. I'll have the offensive stats compiled, and we'll have Coach Williams.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create 1 point and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at austinrealestateexperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
Experience the difference at Toyota of Cedar Park, one of the Austin area's newest automobile dealerships. Their new vehicle department will always stock the newest Toyota models you need. The pre-owned vehicles they choose must each pass a rigorous inspection and be in tip-top shape before they make it to their lot or website for you to see. And if you're looking for budget-friendly Toyota certified used vehicles, they've got you covered, and you can rest easy knowing that the best new cars make the best used cars. That's Toyota of Cedar Park at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
All right, back to the post-game show now. Sorry for the moment of silence there. I was trying to do something with a microphone. But, yeah, Cedar Park Timberwolves with an important win tonight because of where it is in the record books for them. 10 straight now. Program has never done that since starting to play varsity baseball in 1999. We're in our 22nd season. And they've never won 10 in a row. They've got that done now tonight. Moves the record to 18-3. They're also very close to a 20-win season, earlier than any other Cedar Park baseball team has ever done that as well. All right, I got the offensive stats for you. Cade Haught went 0 for 2, but he also was on as a hit batsman twice, the last two at-bats he had in the 5th and the 7th. Scored both of those times. Stole a couple of bases. Gunnar Absek went 1 for 3. The biggest one was his last at-bat in the 7th. A 3 RBI double up the middle. He also scored a run later in that same inning. He got an RBI on a ground out in the 5th as well, so it was a 2 RBI double, I should say, but 3 RBIs total for the game for Gunner. Ryder Hernandez 0 for 3 with a walk, but an RBI also. Adam Vaughn 0 for 4. Trey Verver 2 for 3, 2 doubles, 2 runs, and an RBI for Trey. He also had a walk. Louis Alonso went 0 for 3. Cannon McDonald 1 for 3 with an RBI. He also reached on an error at one point. Josh Bretz went 3 for 3 into the night, hitting .243. Bretz had the game of his season so far. An infield single to the left side in the first inning, a single into right in the second inning, another single into right as he's slapping it the other way a couple times. In the seventh inning, in that time, he scored the go-ahead run, which ends up being the winning run, or his runner did, I should say, Burton. So Josh Bretz 3 for 3 tonight. Had, let's see, he had half of our hits. We only had 6 hits, and he had 3 of them. 2 of the others were for Trey Verver. So the rest of the team, only 1 hit. Oh, we had 7 hits. So 3 of the 7 hits were Bretz. 5 of the 7 were Bretz and Verver. The other 2 hits, 1 for McDonald and 1 for Absek. Darian Sue went 0 for 3, but he's on base every time on a fielder's choice. They just try to get somebody else out instead. Only 1 time were they successful. So those are your offensive stats. Cedar Park with 7 hits. The important ones coming there, 3 of them in the 7th inning when they scored 4 runs and cracked open a 3-3 tie to make that a 7-4 win. Glenn did come back and score 1 in the bottom of the 7th. First guy walked. Then he ended up scoring on an RBI double by the couple of hitters later by A.J. Click. Click was stranded second. McCormick was stranded first when Reichold went down swinging. And I believe, there's the 6th strikeout after the 3rd inning, 7th. And Trey Verver faced 3 batters, walked 1, and struck the other 2 out to win the game. Actually, let's see. Who was the pitcher for us when we went up? Yeah, it would be Hibbets. Hibbets was pitching when we took the lead in the 7th. So Hibbets should get the win. And the save goes to Trey Verver. Came on with less than 5. Struck 2 of the 3 batters out that he faced. And did a great job. Now I have Coach.
Yeah,
with,
man.
with
How's
the
it going?
guest. Who's our special
guest? I got a guest. This is Royce. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Hello, Royce. How are you?
Say fine.
Fine.
Watching some baseball tonight. Coach, an exciting game, up 1-0, down 3-1, one at a time, coming back, tying it, and then the little explosion in the last inning.
Yeah, and we needed that, man. I'm so proud of there was a couple of guys in there that had some really good games. Trey Hibbets came in and really gave us a chance. He throws a lot of strikes and did a phenomenal job, and so proud of his efforts that he gave. And I think Josh Bretz came in the last inning, and we're contemplating whether or not to pinch hit for Josh. The only pinch hit for Justin Hill, maybe you want to put down a drag bun. Josh is like, I'm just going to hit a single. And he gets it going. And it really gets us in a position to where we can score some runs and put pressure on him. He did a good job from there. And then Trey Verver comes in, hits another double off the wall, and gets some runs there. And I had a little brain mess up there at third base, and I'm trying to send him home. And the guy catches the ball, so we leave another run out there in the last inning. So, but
kind of overran the bag or overslid the bag.
Yeah, but overall, man, we came to win the ball game, Brad, and our guys got through it, and I'm happy to be going where we're going right now in the position that we're in, and just kind of keep it going. Yeah,
Verver on the mound struck out 2 of the 3 batters he faced the last 2 of the game.
Right.
You got Josh Bretz going 3 for 3.
Right.
Trey Verver 2 for 3, 2 doubles, 2 runs, and an RBI. So a lot of things going right.
A lot of good things.
Not as many hits as we wanted.
And that's the thing. I mean, hitting is going to come and go. The thing that we can take control of is the pitching and defense, and for the most part, asking Hunter Hewitt, he didn't have his best stuff, but I think we talked about during the game how I think 3 of the 4 guys that we walked ended up scoring, and it's kind of been our nemesis, man, is not putting guys on base and not getting into a position to where where we create mess for ourselves.
One thing I liked is not seeing a walk after 1 out in the 2nd until the leadoff guy in the 7th.
Right.
No walks in between there.
Right, and that's the thing is that I think Trey Hibbets does a great job there, and like Trey throws a lot of strikes. So from that, we can hopefully our pitchers can learn, what the expectation is. But Brad, honestly, man, we're 2/3 through this season. I mean, we need to figure this out pretty fast.
Yep. But congratulations on a school record-setting 10th consecutive win.
Thank you very much, man.
A record that had stood for
awesome.
years, and you guys wiped
Proud
it
of
out.
these guys. We'll appreciate it, man. Hopefully we'll get another one on Tuesday and keep it going.
All right, thanks.
Hey,
Head
thank
Coach
you,
Lanny Williams on the post-game show joining us. And Cedar Park did a great job tonight. Coach Williams did a great job tonight shepherding these guys on to another win when the chips were down there for a little while. So that was all pretty darn good. Let me see here. I think, is that all we got? I think that's all we got. Yep, Academy Sports and Outdoors, a major sponsor of the entire Vype Live network. For all the ways you love to play, Academy makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com, or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your nearest Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. The Timberwolves take Game 4 of the district campaign on the road tonight over the Glen Grizzlies 7-4. Cedar Park goes to 18-3 on the year and has now won 10 straight, a new school record. 4-0 in District 25 5A play. Glen, who played well tonight, goes to 2-14 and 0-4. This is the Timberwolf baseball program's 388th win all-time and the 159th win on a live KMAC or Vype broadcast. They're now 159-96 in games we've broadcast since 2008 and 10-1 in games we've broadcast this year. Only 2 wins away from the program's 9th 20-win season. If they can get to that in the next 7 games, it would be the earliest any Cedar Park baseball team has ever achieved that milestone. Next up, next Tuesday night at Eastview, first pitch, 7 o'clock. We'll bring you that one as well. Special thanks to the whole Vype staff, Operations Director Merle Bertrand, our QA for this game, Deandra McBenu, our voiceover artist Roland Ruiz, and our technical support officer, Suna Venkat. This is Brad Cohn, signing